Shalom, shalom, give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. That's a double honor to the elders, apostles, a great millstone, and shalom to the elect. It's about them a lot, and I'm back with a lesson to feed the sheep of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. Alright, so brothers and sisters, just got done waking up from a short nap I took, and on the spirit, hit me, to go into what I'm about to, bring out. And Salak, you hearing any noise? I had to find a little spot where I can get some peace and quiet, because got a house, got people in it. You know how they go. Everybody want to talk to you and stuff, you know. But anyway, we go ahead and get into the lesson. All right, so this lesson will be about the Lord has chosen Israel, man, Jacob. That's who the Lord chose. The Lord didn't choose you Edomites, you so-called white people, or any of you other nations. The Lord made it specifically clear that he chose Israel. And that's not you freaking small head and rabbis. Y'all are Edomites. Are just a different tribe. Y'all devils. That's what y'all is. All right. My first scripture I'm going to get in book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So right, the Lord said, Israel is his firstborn. Now, what does firstborn mean? We can get the definition behind that. All right. A firstborn, also known as an eldest child, or sometimes firstling, is the first child born to in the birth order of a couple through childbirth. Historically, the role of the firstborn child has been socially significant, particularly for a firstborn son and patriarchal societies. That's not really what I'm looking for. Get this one. The word firstborn, Greek word protoutos, signifies priority. In the culture of the Bible times, the firstborn was not necessarily the oldest child. Firstborn referred not to birth order, but to rank. See, up here they talking about it referred to the birth order. Esau already got stuff wrong. Because we wasn't the first ones born, that was Esau. But he's not the firstborn, according to the scriptures. First it was Esau came out red and hairy like a garment. Then Jacob held on Esau's heel. All right, so let's see. All right, referring not to birth order, but to rank. The firstborn possessed inheritance and leadership. All right, and that's what we got. Jacob had has the birthright. We're the firstborn. Esau came out first, but he's not the firstborn though. He don't got the birthright. Either way, we're gonna get the birthright anyway, but Esau sold it to Jacob for I think it said a morsel of meat. But yeah, cause that what happened. Cause Esau was tired and stuff, and then Jacob, got him out of giving that birthright with some food. All right. So yeah, Israel is the firstborn, and they the ones that have that inheritance, and and basically, here's another word, leadership. Yeah, we got the inheritance and the leadership, cause we the firstborn, and we the chosen nation. That's what makes us different from these other nations. We're not the same like them. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 135 and verse 4. For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself. You know, Jacob's name was later changed into Israel. So they're talking about Israel. Hold on, Slocky. So let me read that again. For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself and Israel for his peculiar treasure. So right, Jacob, you know, meaning Israel, you know, one of our forefathers, the Lord chose Jacob and not Esau. So Israel is who the Lord dealing with. We're the Lord's treasure. The Lord said we're peculiar. Hold on. Let's get that. Peculiar. Meaning, stranger. Oh, wait, no, so I'm going to get a different definition. But we might be strange on you to the other nations, but I'm looking for something else. Oh, yeah, rare. You know, remarkable. Stuff like that. That's what the Lord describes it as his peculiar treasure. Rare, you know, remarkable. Even though it might not seem like it now, because majority of our people are wicked, but when we in a new covenant, trust me, it's going to be order. We're going to be perfect. All right. Let's see. So where was I at? Oh, yeah. So, right. We're the Lord's treasure, not you other nations. The Lord chose Jacob from the beginning. And Israel will forever be the Lord's treasure. It's not going to change. All right, let's get Amos 3 and 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Now the family is talking about nations. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Right, sin upon sin. That happened. We broke the old covenant and we felt the wrath. Because back then, we, you know, our ancestors, you know, was in some hardcore slavery. And we still in captivity, but you know, that's because we transgressed against Heavenly Father. But some of us coming back to the Lord. But majority of people ain't. So yeah, you know. And the ones the one the Lord only known was Israel. That's why they did the way they did. That's why the other nations look at us like we crap and we get treated the way we do because we broke the old covenant. So yeah. Deuteronomy 28, the curses. That because we broke the law, statutes, commandments, the old covenant. You other nation that get punished, that was just us. Because we don't ones the Lord only knows, Israel. Jacob, you know, the Lord, he don't care about your other nations. We get a scripture before it too. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are accounted to him less than nothing in vanity. So the Lord send you other nations, y'all nothing to him, and we can get that word vanity. So this is what the Lord described y'all as. Excessive pride and or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements. Right, these other nations, they pride. You know, Esau, you know, he real proud because, you know, the Lord allowed him to rule. He doing all type of wickedness, having the pride parades and stuff, these elites. Other nations, they just carrying along with it. You know, because they traded with this freaking devil. So, yeah, you know, boastfulness, cockiness. Yeah, that's Esau right there, man. Yep. Now, here's some more, you know, info about the Lord not liking you other nations. See, this gets deeper. 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. And you see why they try to take, you know, those books out of the Bible. Because they knew it was talking about them. As for the other people which also come of Adam, that thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So, right, you other nations, y'all like spit nothing to the Lord. The Lord don't care about y'all. According to 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56, the Lord said, you other nations, y'all like spit, spit on the ground. So yeah, man, the Lord chose Israel. And it don't matter what you people say. According to Deuteronomy 28, that's talking about us. So-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, so on. Let's talk about us, the 12 tribes. Nope, let's talk about none of you other nations. Because the law wasn't given unto y'all. Moses gave the law to the Israelites. When Moses was speaking, he was speaking to Israelites, not no Edomites, no Ammonites, no Moabites, none of y'all. None of you other nations except Israel. Alright, so Salakia. I'm back, and I just want to go ahead and just wrap it up. So, Lord willing, you were edified, and I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakwadash. Say double honor to the other apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Shalom talking about Aqua for tuning in. And Lord willing, I'm back with another lesson.